menu, let's start at Tynecastle, where a place in the semi-finals of the Scottish Cup was the prize for the winners of the match between Hearts and Motherwell. The home side desperately anxious to get within touching distance once more of the trophy, and Motherwell searching with equal passion for the lift, which would at last remind their fans of the golden days of Pater and Redpath, Quinn and Hunter. Soaking up the special atmosphere of Cup tie day in the capital, Jock Brown.
So any remaining doubts about the health of the Scottish game dispelled surely by the vast crowd inside Tynecastle once again. The kick-off delayed fully 12 minutes to allow the fans to take their positions inside the stadium. So Hearts now setting off, attempting to break an amazing record. They've never beaten Motherwell in a Scottish Cup match in their history, and if they have to justify their position as joint Cup favourites with Dundee United, they'll have to achieve that this afternoon, and they can be certain that they'll have a very tough task presented to them by this fighting Motherwell team. So a decision early on as John Cahoon plays it forward from out with the touchline. It's a throw to Motherwell on the near side. John Phillippen will take it. Kenny Black is in the side. There were reports that he was suspended, but they were inaccurate. He's in his usual position. The former Motherwell player, of course, a £35,000 signing 3 years ago. Wishart winning that joust with Foster. It's back Berry to Smith. And Hart still persisting with 4 men up front. Berry and Black are the key men in the centre of midfield. And of course they're looking for both fullbacks. Kieran Whittaker to support from midfield whenever possible. There's John Robertson. Nod on from Foster, and a fine chance for Sandy Clark. John Gardner looking toward the linesman, hoping for an offside decision, but that was superb play by Hearts. John Robertson's delicate lob forward. Wayne Foster right inside that Motherwell box, nodding it into space for Sandy Clark, and he undoubtedly will feel he should have done better with the final shot. Shows on for Roddy MacDonald, very sure-footed with the pass back to Henry Smith. Sanderson. McAdam wins it from Sandy Clark. Philippen's header goes straight back to Kidd. Cahoon playing it off Phillippen, and down goes Cahoon. The tackle was by John Phillippen, former teammates at Stirling Albion, and indeed Phillippen was best man at Cahoon's wedding. You wouldn't realise it from that tackle. There's Phillippen again. Flick on, there was Sanderson sweeping up. Get a chance now for Hearts. Sandy Clark judging the spin of the ball. John Robertson plays it across. There's John Gardner, now Black. Blocked by Wishart. And a free kick against Foster to take the pressure off the Motherwell defence. That's some hectic action there, all starting with that ball driven against Tom Boyd. From McAdam off Boyd, there was Sandy Clark. He judged the spin well, the ball was bouncing back to him. There was Robertson, Gardner going in bravely, and Black's shot was blocked by Wishart. Tommy McLean there in the middle of the picture with Tom Forsyth on his right, still looks very calm in the Motherwell dugout. The free kick is taken by Sanderson. Roddy MacDonald touching it on, so does Sandy Clark. Foster looking for support, gets it from Kenny Black. Good play from Black, there's Clark. Gardner save. Splendid piece of play from Hearts, and in the end it was John Gardner in goal who denied them the opening goal. And a trunching tackle from Farningham. And Motherwell lucky there to survive, I would suggest. It was well set up by Hearts. It was a layoff from Foster to Kenny Black, his driving run to the byline, pulling it back. Clark's first time shot blocked by the legs of John Gardner. Headed on by Smith to Walker. That's a good pass to Farningham. A great chance now for Motherwell. Well, superb play by Motherwell, and Farningham comes very close in the end. Henry Smith is relieved, but good play here. Andy Walker's pass was right into the path of Farningham. He got away from Whittaker, and the shot goes over the top. Take on Phillippen, leaves it to Kidd to come inside right. A good tackle there by McAdam and Robertson. Here's Brian Wright. Opening play out for Motherwell to Fraser Wishart. There's Walker on the right touchline. Then going through the middle, one of them is Kirk. A great chance for Motherwell. There was no offside flag, and that was the best chance of the match so far. Steve Kirk going through this Hearts defence. The pass was from Wishart, splitting the Hearts defence. What a great chance it was for Kirk, and a marvellous save by Henry Smith. Patterson's header. Barningham with Kenny Black. Comes off Black. Ball's kindly for Foster. Wishart is scoring it back. Forced to turn away from John Gardner. Oh, Wishart having a debate with goalkeeper Gardner. Certainly did the right thing in the end. Here's Robertson. He's been allowed to turn. Philliman heading firmly away. There's Berry. And now Cahoon. Good cross, up goes McDonald, there's Robertson! The opening goal, inevitably from John Robertson. Just on the interval. 50 minutes left to half-time. Played it across by Cahoon, there's Ronnie McDonald, and Robertson throwing himself full length on the ball behind John Gardner. With his 17th goal of the season brings joy to the Hearts fans. Although it made life so difficult for Hearts throughout that first half. The flags are waving now. The maroon and white scarves all round Tynecastle. There's Andy Walker. The ball's out of play, so that'll be a throw to Motherwell, but the half-time whistle goes. Hearts fans jubilant. John Robertson was the man who snatched that opening goal. Well, Hearts could so easily have gone behind this for a superb save for Henry Smith from Steve Kirk, but then John Cahoon flighted a superb ball to the far post. There was Roddy McDonald nodding it down. A brave dive by John Robertson, and there's the goal which gives Hearts that precious half-time lead by 1-0. We'll be right back in a couple of minutes. Will start the second half in glorious sunshine, and they must have had a lot of hard thinking to do at half-time about their tactical approach to the second period. They appeared to have coped very well early on with Hearts, and in fact were making some very good moves forward of their own until that goal just before half-time by John Robertson. So now Motherwell will have to be much more attack conscious. But Tommy McLean was the man who had to make the decisions. McAdam's header. Boyd. Whittaker holds off Walker. Whittaker is down. The referee thinks that he dived, so it'll be a throw to Motherwell. Wishart electing to send it back to Gardner. Bouncing through, looking for Brian Wright to make a run for Motherwell, and it's Ronnie McDonald who got the cross. The ball is still in play, a great chance for Motherwell. There's Andy Walker, and the goal stands. It was Paul Smith who turned that situation into joy for Motherwell. What came from the enormous kick out from John Gardner, bounced all the way through. There was Brian Wright trying to get forward. Ronnie McDonald cut it off. Sent the pass back towards Henry Smith. Paul Smith challenged. The ball was still free. And there was Walker waiting for the easiest goal he scored this season. So Andy Walker puts Motherwell back on terms. His 11th goal of the season. And what a match we now have in prospect. Hearts have to start all over again. Here's Tom McAdam. Sanderson's clearance. Chested down by Robertson for Foster. Determined play by McAdam. Whittaker playing it inside despite the attentions of Smith. This is Sanderson again. Wishart. Farningham looking for Walker. Motherwell owe a great debt to their two front runners, Walker and Smith. It's a great chance for Kirk to head it across goal as Farningham. Still not clear, and it's Kirk eventually who can't control it. But Motherwell making a supreme effort. There's Andy Walker chipping it across. Kirk nodding it across the face of the goal. Henry Smith couldn't reach it. There's Farningham. It's beaten up in the air by Smith, and Kirk can't control it. He plays it back across goal. Robertson. Good challenge by Philibin. Another Motherwell defender who's had a fine match. And Walker goes down off the ball. He collides with Walter Kidd. And the free kick goes to Motherwell. Now Walter Kidd's been booked already, and the referee is going to have a word with one of the Motherwell players, I think, for having too much to say. And indeed, it's Paul Smith who's being spoken to by referee sign. Well, a very clear message imparted. Foolishness by Smith when he has the free kick. Philibin tempted to play it short to right. Patterson and MacDonald tangling in the box. It comes to Tom Boyd. Moves out to Berry. Foster again, picks it up on the left for Hearts. Testing with the Wishart once again. This is Robertson trying to turn. Kenny Black didn't mean that, but it's with Cahoon. Great play, and there's a header by Foster. What an escape for Motherwell. Wayne Foster's header ripping onto the bar. Now here was Foster again posing all the problems. Robertson turning and drinking, playing it back to Black. He sliced the shot, it fell kindly for John Cahoon. Good play this by Cahoon. Foster couldn't get up high enough, and it's collected by Gardner. So there's Gordon Mayer who's going to come on as substitute to replace the Motherwell captain Tom Boyd. So Mayer will go into the left side of midfield, I'm sure. Tom Boyd hasn't had the happiest of days. Played across by Mayer. Foster forced to turn it behind for the corner. And Mayer will come across to take this left-footed. It's only Motherwell's second corner kick of the match. Here's Mayer. Headed on and almost in by Smith. Good save in the end by Henry Smith. So the two Smiths having a direct contest here from Gordon Mayer's corner. There was Paul Smith with the header, Henry Smith touching it over. There's Philibin's clearance, and Hearts have reorganised a bit in attack. They've pushed Foster across the right flank, Cahoon to the left. Strong play from Kidd. So it's out for a throw, and there will now be a substitution. So the change involves Gary Mackay coming on and Sandy Clark going off. Alec MacDonald, the Hearts manager, clearly feels that Sandy Clark has got very little change out of Patterson and McAdam. So Mackay will use his midfield craft in the closing 5 minutes or so. So Hearts in a hurry to take this throw. So there's the header by Kirk. Wright thumps it forward. Sanderson returns it. John Gardner's come to claim it. Brave goalkeeping, he collided with one of his own men and it was Wishart who turned it clear. Craig Patterson felt the full brunt of John Gardner. Here's Whittaker. Berry arriving late. He did well to get up for the ball, but it's a goal kick to Motherwell. And Craig Patterson has taken a face knock. So the high ball through the middle. There was Gardner coming to meet it, colliding with Patterson. Ball free of his grasp. But happily for Motherwell it fell to Fraser Wishart. There's Philibin. Too far ahead of Smith. Henry Smith sending the long ball downfield again, not wanting to build it up from the back and take any extra time, but Mayer has it for Motherwell. Now Kirk. Philibin, Walker now going towards the corner flag. Smith and Faringham waiting in the middle. Walker taking on Sanderson. There's Smith, back towards Mayer. The tackle was by Kenny Black. There's Mayer again. And that certainly will not be anything that Motherwell will regret. That long ball way over the top into the crowd, wasting some more precious seconds for Motherwell. Motherwell fans now sensing the prospect of a replay. Alec MacDonald, I'm sure, the same. Henry Smith trying to get the ball back in play as fast as he can. There's Walter Kidd. Philibin underneath it. Up goes Kirk with Berry. Robertson. Hart still looking for the late winner. There's an offside flag up against Wayne Foster. The linesman in fact lost his flag. And there's trouble. Wayne Foster. Serious trouble now for the Hearts player. A clash suddenly out of the blue there with Tom McAdam. No, it's not Tom McAdam who's down, but I cannot see any way in which Wayne Foster can remain on the field. It's Steve Kirk going back with the tackle. That's what angered Wayne Foster. And there's the angry reaction which must result, I'm sure, in trouble for Foster. So the referee was content with a yellow card, and I think Wayne Foster can consider himself very fortunate indeed. Well, booking it was for Foster. Motherwell now anxiously seeing out these dying seconds. We're well into injury time now. Referee sign, keeping an eye on his watch. There's the clearance from John Gardner, and there goes the final whistle. Andy Walker's goal early in the second half, giving Motherwell a replay. The Motherwell fans jubilant. John Robertson thought his first half goal may have been enough to see his team through to the semi-finals. But the Clarendon Amber Scar's being waved now, and the Motherwell players go over to greet their fans, who worked very, very hard indeed to earn the second chance. And there are these happy men from Lanarkshire, but Motherwell now have the chance all over again at Fir Park in midweek.